Elios Anesthesiology Group is a group of anesthesiologists, board certified, experienced anesthesiologists that provide anesthesia services to office-based surgery suites, such as a plastic surgeon's office, oral surgery. We can also do anesthetics in different settings. However, right now our primary focus is plastic surgery.
I'm Jeff Dittesheim. My practice is Dittesheim Cosmetic Surgery. I do cosmetic plastic surgery for men and women, predominantly women, here in Charlotte for about the last 15 years.
We mainly do cosmetic plastic surgery. We don't do any reconstructive here anymore. The main thing we do is breast augmentation, liposuction, tummy tucks, and then facial procedures such as facelifts, eyelid tucks, forehead lifts, things like that.
When you have a non-anesthesiologist at the head of the bed, they're to perform a service. They're a hired gun for the day to do the procedure. They can be very good at what they do, but usually they have limited perioperative evaluating skills, and when they do their procedure, they're done. They go home.
The anesthesiologist role in our practice is really an important one. Our patients are very comforted by the fact that they have a doctor with them for anesthesia for their surgery.
Dr. Ferrari has that standard, that high standard of care, and so he wants to make sure that when you're in our operating room, you are getting the best care from his point all the way through to nursing care to the anesthesiologist.
Historically, we have worked with certified nurse anesthetists and other practitioners at the hospital, and being able to have the anesthesiologist for our patients for surgery is real important because it allows Dr. Dittesheim not to have to supervise that anesthesia.
I think it draws people to us when they call and they say, you know, oh, do you use nurse anesthetists? Do you have, anesthesiologists? I think that makes them feel really comfortable, like, oh, that's one more thing that Premier Plastic Surgery does.
Having anesthesiologists care for my patients makes a huge difference to me. Number one, I don't worry about the patients while they're under anesthesia. Number two, I sleep better at night knowing that the patients aren't going to have anesthetic problems afterwards. Number three, they're always on call for me. If we ever need advice or something that we need to talk to them about, they're always available. And long term, it does affect the profitability of the practice, because if patients will refer other patients, we will always be busy, and that's panned out for years now, that we just keep getting busier and busier every year because people feel comfortable referring their friends or family, and so long term, it's just really transformed the practice.
If I told you that we were going to operate on you and you were going to have 2 doctors and 3 nurses taking care of you and you alone, or I told you that I was going to be the doctor taking care of you and there would be other people in the room, some of whom would be helping open stitches and some of whom would be giving you anesthesia, and I'd be monitoring and supervising everybody, it's not quite the same.
We're offering a product that we consider superior, the ultimate in an anesthetic experience. What you would have personally, if you could choose that for your wife, for your child, for your best friend, you know what you would choose. You would choose another physician at the head of the bed caring for your family member and yourself.
It is remarkable how the patients perceive that level of concern in a very different way. Many patients will choose to have their surgery here in part because we do work with an anesthesiologist.
A lot of our patients will tell us part of the reason for them choosing to come here for their surgery was having an anesthesiologist.
If it's me or somebody who I love, then I want them to have the best. Even if the chance of a problem is very small, why take that chance?
I think the reason I chose anesthesiologists over CRNAs, I think the biggest thing is just peace of mind, and you can't put a price on that.